friends. I hope you are all doing super well today. I'm sharing my non-Bath & Body Works 3-wick collection with you all. So this can kind of range from Yankee candle. I have some Marshall TJ Maxx kind of candle finds. I have a few Goose Creeks. And I do have some Bath & Body Works candles, as you can see in the front row here. But these I stuck in this video versus the Bath & Body Works 3-wick collection, because obviously these are not 3 wicks. Some of them are actually like just the single, like the mini wick ones on the right and everything. So I'll be sharing all of these with you. And if you've seen my recent video of my goals moving into the year 2021, I'm trying to be more purposeful with my buying and using. And I am also trying to inventory just more for myself, I guess, more than anything, the things that I have now starting at the beginning of this year, so I can kind of see where I end up at the end of this year. I'm hoping to get down to the 80 to 50 candle range. And I know I said in the last video, my project Use It Up like intro video, that I wanted to get down to 50. But after looking at the actual numbers of everything, I just realized that that would be like really, really difficult for me. And based on how many candles I realistically use up in a typical month, then it's just like way out of it's just too much. It would be too much. So I'm giving myself an 80 to 50 range now. Anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling. So I will start with all of my Bath & Body Works single wicks, and then I will move on to the rest. Okay, let me just explain this super quickly. So I have a few of these single wick. These are actually the candles that Bath & Body Works puts out for wallflower testing purposes. If you obviously can't open up their wallflowers in the store and smell them, so they have these sitting in front of each scent so you know how it's going to smell. And usually at like SAS semi-annual sale, or I think usually it's mostly just SAS, they'll put these out for sale and they're really cheap. If I have some that I really do like, then I will typically melt them down into wax melt and rebag them in a polypropylene bag and then use them that way. However, I did pick up a few with the purpose or with the thought in mind that these could be things that my boyfriend would enjoy. So for that reason, these look messy. I did not burn these. I do not take responsibility for how these look. I would never do this. So these 4 here are all my partner's doings, not mine. I know how to take care of my candles. He does not. So first things first, we have a Southern Magnolia, if we can see that. This one said the notes are white gardenia, magnolia blooms, and lemon verbena. Verbena, however you want to say that. We have a honeysuckle. Let's see if that focuses. So there's honeysuckle. Notes on honeysuckle are honeysuckle nectar, peony petals, and vanilla. I'm not a floral fan, so I don't love these, but he enjoys burning these in his office, and they actually do a really good job of filling up that small space. This one here is cactus blossom. Love the color of that. Kind of matches my nails, actually. It's cactus flower, coconut, and lemon. And then finally, his other candle that he keeps in his office is pumpkin pecan waffles. And I've actually started to enjoy this one. So if he's burning this, I will usually go up and hang out with him and enjoy this. This is maple syrup, golden waffles, and pumpkin spice. We do work from home for the most part. We are wedding photographers. We're a wedding photographer team. So for the most part, we are kind of working from home in our office. So that's what I mean by go up and hang out with him. I usually work on the couch downstairs and he needs an office. So anyway, moving on to the rest of these Bath & Body Works single wicks here. We have a spiced gingerbread, which this one is fairly new. This is a 2020 winter collection one. Doesn't say the notes on this, I guess. Yeah, I'm not seeing the notes, but this really is like a super nice, authentic gingerbread scent. It's not super spicy at all, so if you're afraid of spicy gingerbread, don't let that, sway you. even though I think they're probably sold out of that now. I have autumn, which I'm sure the notes are on the back of autumn. Yes, red gala apples, juicy fig, and eucalyptus leaf. This one is really nice. I'm quickly beginning to enjoy this scent, and I absolutely love this label. I think that is so pretty. I have two Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy. These are also fairly new. These are from this year. So the first one we have is on the left, it's chamomile bergamot, which notes for chamomile bergamot are probably just simple chamomile. Yeah, it doesn't even say the notes on the bottom. So this one smells like exactly what it says. It's their aromatherapy sleep, which I'm not sure why they didn't just say sleep on it, because that's kind of how I know it, but it's the same thing as their sleep. And I also picked up, I think this one is kind of new to the aromatherapy line. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not super familiar with the Bath & Body Works aromatherapy. I'm not really a huge fan of any of the scents from the aromatherapy line. They're almost a little headache inducing to me, but these two I picked up because they're surprisingly not. The sleep is the one scent that I usually can handle and enjoy. And then cedarwood vanilla is actually like a pretty heavy on that vanilla note, which I really, really love. So this is kind of like a romantic, kind of sexy, sensual, I don't know. Two that are not Bath & Body Works brands that are also single wicks. And I believe that is all of like my mini single wicks. So on the right, we have one called Shroot Farms, which is absolutely adorable. I love The Office, and this is a candle that was given to us by our friends. Our dog, who has since passed away, his name was Dwight, and he was named after the character from The Office. So, we have a lot of Dwight-themed things in our home right now, and this is one that I'm not going to burn. I keep this one up on, we have like a stand that's kind of dedicated to our puppy, or our dog, and so yeah, this stays up on his stand. But the notes on this one, it does smell really nice. It is, let's see, I guess it's just stormy blue chandlery? I don't really even know. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like an herbally kind of scent. I do enjoy just the aesthetics of that. And now this one single wick, this mini single wick over here, it will kind of move us into the next part that I have, which will be Yankee candle. And boy, do I have thoughts. So this was another gift, and this is a really, really pretty jar. I absolutely love it. And this one actually is another kind of decorative candle that we have. You might see a trend there. Some of these are mostly decorative candles that aren't Bath & Body Works. This is Yankee Candle Sugar Plum Champagne. It does smell really, really nice. But yes, it's more of like, I just like the jar, which I could burn it and then just keep the jar anyway, but whatever. I'm a weirdo. So that moves us into Yankee Candle. All right, you guys, buckle in for my Yankee Candle thoughts. I have a lot. So as you can see at the top, like starting here and then going, whoop, not those are Sonoma brand, but those top there are all Yankees. And my thoughts on Yankees are this. These large jar candles, I had quite a few back in the day, and I realized after burning some that they just are so dang sooty, and they were starting to like noticeably leave soot marks on my ceiling in my house. So I'm very careful. I always trim my wicks. I was using Lumilids. I was doing everything you're supposed to do, but like any single way I would do it, they would just soot like crazy. So I've really slowed down on my buying of Yankee candles. They aren't my favorite, especially in the jar form. I feel like something about the jar, I noticed the soot comes out, shows more in the jars. Then I do have these, which I've had quite a few of these in the past before, and I've even had like their 3-wick small little squatty jars before too, and I liked those better than the large jars. And I think I prefer the non-paraffin wax. I think that this is maybe like some kind of a blend. Let's see if it says on here. Okay, I can't tell if it's whatever that is, but I do prefer this form, these 2-wick tumblers, I think they're called. However, Yankee Candle is kind of known for not having a super strong throw, and it's not that some of these aren't strong. Some of them are, surprisingly, but I also have noticed Yankee Candle, especially in these jars, when the candle burns, the oils kind of just sink. And I know that there's tricks you can tip them upside down and like leave them so the oils kind of like move up. But I always end up with like just a jar full of oil at the bottom, and then I feel like it's wasted. And then by the end of it, I'm so frustrated that I don't even want to put it on a candle warmer. I just want to get it out of my sight. So there's my thoughts. Anyway, let me just tell you about the scent. So I have this first one here is actually a candle that I'm absolutely obsessed with the scent on cold. This is a scent that when I first got it, I told my partner, I said, cremate me and put me into this candle. Like, I loved it that much. However, now, not so much. It smells really, really, really nice on cold, and it is like the epitome of a winter candle in my eyes. If you guys can't really see that, it says it's Candy Cane Lane, and the label is really, really pretty. Like, I wish it was bigger, but like, it's cute, very cute. I like photo labels. I don't know if the notes are on this. No. So this is just like a crushed up candy cane with like a little bit of a vanilla scent in it. And it's really nice. However, burning, this one has barely any scent throw at all. Of course, Yankee candles are known for that. This one here is Blueberry Muffin. And this is another one that I really love how big the label is on that. I'm happy that it had a bigger label. I got this at like an outlet. And it definitely smells like an authentic one. This is one of the better burners. But yeah, it's still, for what it is fairly light. And I can just get vendor wax that performs way better. So I'd rather do that. This one here is Mandarin Cranberry, and I do like this one a lot too. However, like I just mentioned with the Blueberry Muffin, that this is kind of like a typical scent that you can find a lot in vendor wax, and I would much prefer to save my ceilings from soot and just melt it in vendor wax form. And I also have a candle over here, this one, which is a cranberry and clove, and it smells eerily similar to this. Like, this one here is Sweet Nothings, which this one had like one of those skinny labels, and I do really, really love the color of this wax. I think it's like pretty, like really pretty. This is a candle that I had in my bedroom for quite a while, but then once again, it just, I don't know, I got too afraid of the sooting. But this really smells like a soap, like a bubble bath. If you guys watch the show Big Mouth, let me know. I'm obsessed with that show. I've watched it like three times through already. It's really raunchy and dirty, so if you're not into that, you won't like it. But every time that Hormone Monsters, Connie, her name is, she goes, bubble bath. I love it. So this reminds me of that. It's a bubble bath. So it's really nice. I do like that scent. And this is one out of all of the Yankees that I've shown you that I would definitely try to find this in a centerpiece warmer, but I don't think that one comes in the centerpiece warmer thing. So anyway, this is Sparkling Pink. So I really do like this one. It is a bit sooty, and I don't know, I hate that it doesn't have the notes. Let me sniff. So this one is delicious. It's like a black, it says on the front, it says notes of blackberry and Pinot Noir grape. Pinot Noir. Yeah, this one's really nice. I would not say it's like an alcohol scent. It definitely smells more like just like a super juicy, effervescent kind of blackberry scent, and it's so nice. I really like this. I used to, back when I had friends, no, I'm just kidding. Back when I had guests over to my house, and I would have like my girlfriends over, we would do wine nights where we would watch like Bob's Burgers and drink wine and eat cheese. And I would always burn this sparkling pink for like the hour or two that we were like watching our show and drinking our wine. So this is kind of like a nice nostalgic thing. And I will be sad when that one's gone, but yeah, I can't hold on to it forever. And this one is Yankee Candles. Ooh, that glare. This one is Yankee Candles Dreamy Summer Nights. And I absolutely love this scent. It is so good. Okay, so this one I think is my favorite. And it's so simple. I think it's just vanilla. I don't know what the heck else is in it. It's like a, it's not masculine. It's just like a, I don't know. I wish I had notes now to tell you. I would definitely look it up because it's so good. I don't think it's even available though, so I guess not waste your time. But it's like a delicious, like, kind of like sweet bedtime, but I don't think there's lavender in it because I don't like lavender. I'm sure my nose would pick that up. But it's like vanilla, maybe like a cashmere kind of a thing going on. It is so beautiful. It's soft. It's delicate. And it just smells so good and yummy. And I love this one. And I burn this one, you know, just enough to get some scent in my house and then blow it out. Because, like, I don't want to use it all. Like, I love this one. And that is all of my Yankee candles. So I'm going to move on from the Yankee candles onto my Sonoma brand candles. Sonoma brand candles can be found in Kohl's. I'm not positive if you can find them in stores anywhere else except for Kohl's. But I know that if you have a Kohl's near you, that they do like curbside pickup. And Kohl's also does tons of sales constantly. And you can get these for cheap. Like, I'm talking like $3-4 if you catch a really good sale. And I do enjoy them. I've used up like 3 of these so far. And this is like way back before, not way back, but this is probably like last year when I really wasn't going crazy on posting empty videos. But I wish that I'd held on to those ones that I melted so I could give you a better idea. But I can say that I do enjoy these ones. They do perform very well. They don't really soot too bad. They're a little bit murky when you burn them. They kind of leave a little bit of like more of a residue on the side of the jars, but they are super well performing, strong. In my house, they do really well candles. So, and I like these so much that I do sometimes give these away as gifts, and I don't I don't give away candles if I think that they're bad. I just don't want to give people bad candles because like people know me, like my friends know me for like knowing candles, so I don't want to give them like crappy candles, you know. Okay, first one here is Sonoma's Lakeside. Ugh, that glare, I'm really sorry. It is Lakeside Campfire. I abso-freaking-lutely adore these labels too. I love photo labels. I think that they are so pretty. And I loved this gold. These are from 2018? 2019. Like the fall 2019. So, they're really nice. So, but you can't find these now anyway. Some of these scents do return though, I believe. This is Lakeside Campfire. Notes on Lakeside Campfire are evergreen, smoked hickory, and birchwood. And this one smells so nice. It gives almost a masculine laundry type of scent. Like if there was a man who had like some fresh, he just like washed his clothes and he used like a bar of more of like a men's body wash or men's soap bar or something like that. It just smells like a nice clean man. But this one's really nice and I do enjoy that. We have Glazed Pumpkin Donut, which this is another gorgeous label, like so pretty. Glazed Pumpkin Donut. Oh, also the lids on these are really pretty. Oh, they're smudgy, sorry. Glazed Pumpkin Donut looks like that. Notes on it are pumpkin, vanilla bean, and caramel. This one is really nice as well. Cranberry Clove, which I mentioned. This is kind of close to the Mandarin Cranberry Yankee Candle scent that I have. This one's got like a really gorgeous photo label. Notes on this are cranberry, clove, and mandarin. So there's that mandarin note that was hiding away under the title of this. That one's really nice and juicy. I don't really pick up on a ton of that clove, but they say it's in there. This one here is Sonoma's Crisp Fall. Really reminds me of the Adirondack Mountains. Notes for Crisp Fall are fresh pine, citrus, and mint. And to me, this one really kind of just came across as smelling pretty similar to like the Fresh Balsam Bath and Body Works candle. And then finally for my Sonoma candles, I have pumpkin apple butter. And this label is yummy. Looks so good. Pumpkin apple butter notes read caramel apple, pumpkin, and allspice. And this one is so good. This one really does smell like apple butter, like applesauce with a little bit of pumpkin spice in it. It's super like juicy and delicious, and I like this one a lot. This one here is Woodwick's Trilogy candle, because it's got like the 3 layers there, and it's candy corn, caramel candies, and jack-o'-lantern. And I believe that the scent, like, they go in the like it burns the way that it says it's like listed here. Like the first layer is candy corn, second is caramel candies, then jack-o'-lanterns at the bottom. So if you guys aren't familiar with these candles, they are Woodwick candles. So when you burn them, they crackle. So this is kind of like what the wick looks like before you burn it. And it sounds like a fireplace with like wood popping and all of that stuff. And I've also had like the mini candles that are like tiny, like little just circles and mini. And I've noticed that those candles are actually louder and are more crackly and put off just as well of a scent throw that than like these big ones do, or even more. They have like a football shaped one, and I haven't had the best luck with those either, but I will say the ambiance of the big football shaped one is really lovely, and like that would be really cool to like stick in a fireplace. Anyway, so that last one I've never burnt, the one that's like looks like a candy corn. I've never burnt that one. I just like to set that one out for Halloween because it's so pretty. This one, however, I have burnt. This is in the scent Pumpkin Butter. And if you want to see what the wicks kind of look like after, it looks a little bit like that. These ones are interesting because you definitely have to kind of just use your finger and push down on the wooden part to quote unquote trim the wicks, because it's a wood wick, so you kind of have to just like use your finger and like poke away at like the extra bits there, so it's not like a crazy flame before you light it again. But that is pumpkin butter. I love pumpkin butter. This scent is actually one of my like favorite fall staples. I really do enjoy this one. And it's like super simple and just kind of like says what it is. It smells like a buttery, pumpkin-y. Oh, it's so good. I love that one. Another decorative. Here we go with my stinking decorative candles. This is another decorative one. I have, however, lit this one. I absolutely adore this lid here. It's got like a raven on it with stars. And this is a 2-wick one from DW Homes. Yes. So this is a DW Homes candle. It is in smoked vanilla, and it doesn't really say what else is in it, but it does just smell like a very, very similar to like there's a smoked vanilla candle from Bath and Body Works, but also like Marshmallow Fireside. If you took out the sweet marshmallows, just like instead like replace that marshmallow with just like a straight vanilla, and that's kind of what this smells like. It's not super, I shouldn't say super girly, but it's really a nice smoky, but not overly like choke you out smoky scent. It's nice. This one here is Lab. It's the company is called Lab, which I don't have a lot of or any other candles from this, but I did pick this up at TJ Maxx, I believe also. Notes are jasmine, petals, and bergamot. So, this one is a single wick, and I really do like this one. This is one that smells very similar to, sorry, the cap is going on weird. So this one smells very similar to the perfume Alien, which I actually have it right here if I can stretch to get it. Okay, so let's see. This is a perfume Alien. That perfume is actually the one that I use all the time, and that's like my fragrance when I go out pre-COVID. I wear Alien, which is, I believe it's just like it's jasmine mixed with some other deep kind of sensual scents, and it's so good. Like, if you guys have not smelled Alien and you're clearly watching this video because you love fragrance, like, try Alien. It's so good if you want like a new perfume, if you're in the market for it. Plus this box. Alright, my video cut me off. I'm not really sure where it cut me off, but I'm just gonna kind of work faster because my card's getting full or my battery's getting dead, one of the two. So this candle, it smells almost like a dupe to this Alien perfume. So I suggest definitely trying Alien if you have not tried it yet. It's like an absolutely amazing scent for body, and that candle is an amazing candle to burn when I used to get out and do things with my girlfriends. I'd burn that when we were getting ready. And then finally, I have one more. This is another Woodwick candle. Whoops, a little out of focus. This is a candle that is called Forest Pine. It smells just like a piney, but not like a cleaner pine, just like a nice fresh pine scent. And this one I do enjoy burning right around the holiday season in the living room because it gives that crackling effect. And now we are moving on to the last bit of candles here. Ooh, that probably made you all dizzy. Sorry about that. These are all of my Goose Creek candles. I don't have a ton of Goose Creek candles, mostly just because if I'm going to buy from Goose Creek, I have kind of transitioned more into using wax melts over their candles. I will occasionally pick up their candles, but like I mentioned in my Project Use It Up intro video and in my Bath & Body Works 3-wick collection video, I'm trying to use the things that I have now so I can get down my numbers and then start just kind of using more, like buying more with more purpose. All of these candles here are holiday themed ones, and that is mostly the reason why I picked these up. Halloween is my favorite holiday of all time. Fall is my favorite time of year, and since I am a seasonal burner and melter, these are put back in the cupboard until next fall. Hopefully next fall I can get through them. I know with the fact that there are a few that I'm going to burn like nobody else's business because I love them so much. So I will start with that one that I love so very much, which is in the top middle there. And it is in the scent Pumpkin Patch. That is my very favorite one I've gotten out of all of these. Pumpkin Patch. And it's funny because I'm not like a crazy, I'm bringing this down for you guys. I'm not like a crazy huge like cinnamon fan in wax. And there is cinnamon in this, and it's definitely a noticeable cinnamon. But something about the way that it's blended just smells so, so nice. And it's like cinnamon usually comes across more Christmassy to me. But this one, they did it perfectly to make it smell like fall. Like a pumpkin patch, or like you're at like a haunted house and there's pumpkins around. And it's just so freaking good. I'm not sure the note. Let's see. Does Goose Creek put the notes on here? No. I hate that. I wish they would. So I'll just kind of try to describe all of these for you guys a little bit better. Besides the labels on all of these being absolutely amazing and incredible, and the wax colors blend, like matching and looking so aesthetically pleasing, and my brain just loves it so much. The scent is phenomenal, and I highly recommend. That one is one that once I finish that up, that would be a repurchase 100% for me. Moving down from the top, I have this one in the scent Beautiful Creatures. Now, this is another gorgeous color. Let me see if I move it back. There we go. A little bit better. So, Beautiful Creatures is like a candied scent. So, to me, look at those freaking, look at the oil residue on the side. Whoa, baby. So, Beautiful Creatures is kind of like a candied, kind of smells like a deep plum or like a deep berry, maybe like a dark red grape, but not like a grape candy. It's definitely like a rich dark berry note kind of a scent, and I really do like that one. Moving on, I have Wicked Treats, which is just a candied caramel apple kind of scent. The label's really cool on that one also. There you go. You can see that with red wax. And this one is definitely, there's something more to this. It's kind of like, I definitely pick up on like a chocolatey note in this, and I don't think chocolate is listed in it, but to me, my nose definitely picks up on chocolate in that candle. but it's really, really good. It's definitely like a caramely, candied, chocolatey apple. Black cat right here. Let me see if I can sniff the lid. Yeah, so this one I heard is like supposed to be close to Marshmallow Fireside. To me, when I burnt this, it definitely didn't smell like Marshmallow Fireside. Marshmallow Fireside is a much more sweet, girly kind of candle scent. And this one came off a little bit more masculine. I think there maybe is like a cedar note or some kind of a other wood note that's coming, like the smoky woodsy note comes across much more than like the toasted marshmallow note. But I love this one, and I got this one because I used to have a black cat growing up, and he was the absolute best cat in the world. I loved him. His name was Trouble. He was my little Halloween kitty. And then I have Trick or Treat, which is a very, very, very popular Goose Creek candle. I know a lot of people love this one. And I think the label is so pretty too. Like, oh, I'm so obsessed with that label. That's so pretty. Look at that label. So pretty. It's also got like black wax, which is really cool. So this one is like a graham crackers. I think that there's apple. It's really sweet. It's like a sweet candy, maybe like a s'mores and apple, and maybe like there's popcorny kind of something like foodie going on, like roasted, toasted, but sweet. It's definitely, it's so unique. I've never smelled a candle or wax smell like this, and it's really, really nice. I love that one. And then I finally have two left. This one here is Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is one that doesn't really wow me, didn't really wow me. It does have a cute label. This one is just like a vanilla sugar cookie scent, and it's just very plain and basic. It was okay. I don't remember getting a really good throw with that when I burnt it the first time though. And then finally, this last one here, which has like the most beautiful cotton candy colored wax. I love it. I just adore it. It is Forbidden Elixir. And this one got some movement when I melted it, picked it up. This one smells like a blue raspberry candy to me, or like it's definitely a super sugary sweet candy scent. Better Homes and Gardens or Sensational has like a what is it called? Rock candy like melt. That this kind of reminds me of that, and that reminds me of this. They're kind of similar. Definitely like a hard candied blue raspberry kind of scent going on. But I really do like that one a lot. And excuse me. Something about the gold lid with that blue. It's like, that is the prettiest candle. Like, I would marry that candle. That is so pretty. Anyway, so that is it. That is all of my collection of non-3-wick Bath & Body Works candles. So, I'm not even going to count them. I'll count them after to inventory it for myself. But with this in mind, I'm adding all of these to my use it up kind of project that I have going on. If you haven't checked out that video, I definitely suggest checking it out because it's going to be fun. I'm going to try to do like a monthly like poll scents to use kind of a thing. Around 6 to 9 candles per month to put on my list to use and hopefully finish. And some of these will be added onto that list. Another thing too is if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe because I've been putting out a lot more videos recently, and I love sharing and talking to you guys. Like, I've been talking to more people on here recently, and I'm like absolutely loving it. I like when I get a comment, I respond like as fast as I can because I'm just like I love talking candles. I love talking wax. I love all of it. This community is so fun to be a part of, and like I'm in love, and I'm having such a good time with it. So subscribe if you aren't, and then definitely give me a thumbs up if you like these types of videos. All right, have a great day. Bye, guys.